Hey family, it is Dr. Sabrina here, and it is day number 4 of the 28 days of love. And we are going to just dive right in because today, going along with loving yourself is knowing yourself. You need to know how you're wired. You need to know why you do the things that you do, why you don't do the things that sometimes you want to do that you don't get done. So I want to talk to you today about the 4 personality types. There's only 4. And I have a model called Essential Colors. And with Essential Colors, there are 4 colors that we use to describe the 4 types of people. So it's important that you know what your type is, but then it's important to know how to deal with another type, because as we navigate this world, the people that we love, the people that we're connected to, the people we're in relationship with are one of these 4. And so the first color is blue. Blue people are people. They love people when people love them. They wear their feelings on their sleeve. So if they're happy, you know it. If they're sad, you know it. They're the type of people that can watch that episode of Good Times when the daddy died, and cry every time, because they navigate the world through the lens of emotion. And so don't make the mistake of thinking just because they're emotional or just because they will cry that they're weak. Oh, no, no, no. That does not mean that. Emotional does not mean weak. But some people sometimes take their kindness for weakness. They also are the type of people that are just naturally compassionate and inspiring. They will uplift and encourage someone all the time. It's something about that blue personality that makes other people feel comfortable, make other people feel safe. And so they have people walk up to them that don't know them and tell them all their business. I call that the invisible forehead light, but that's another talk show. The next color is gold. Gold are our organized, structured, dependable people. They love rules. They love them so much they want to make the rules. And if they're making the rules, they want to enforce the rules. And so they also are the type of people that love punctuality. They have a belief system that says if you are early, you're on time. And if you're on time, you're late. So they are the people that's the planners. They're the worker bees. They're going to get the work done first. They don't want to play games. They want to get things done. They have a need for perfectionism. They want things in its place. They have a place for everything, and it's in its place. Do you remember the movie Misery? When the guy who was in the bed first got out of the bed, and she knew that he had been out the bed because he moved the little doodad that was on the table just a little bit. And that's how a gold is. A gold knows when their things have been tampered with. But we absolutely need our golds because they will keep the order. They will make the rules. And next is our green personalities. Green people are our intellectual people, what I call our heady folks. They are all about the facts, all about the information, all about knowing what they know. They pride themselves on competency. You see, a green is not going to do something unless they know what they're doing. They have to know the information. They have to absolutely know where it comes from, know the history, know the background, know the research, all of that. But sometimes, with all this logic, because things have to logically make sense to them, and if it does not, they're not doing it. And so sometimes they come across as they don't like people. And they come across that way because they are always in their head. They're always thinking. They're always trying to make sure that they know what is to be expected. And because they are like they are natural leaders. When people listen to them, oh my goodness, you feel like you need to take notes. But they feel very deeply. They just don't show it. Let me tell you about a green, a popular green, a well-known green is Martin Luther King Jr. He was a green. You know, when you think about what he said, he was always deep. It always went deep. It was never surface. Greens are not surface. And then our last color is our oranges. And oranges are our rule breakers and risk takers. They are charming. They are witty. They are the life of the party. The party don't get started until they get there. In church, they're masterful praisers. David was an orange, and he praised outside of his clothes. He danced out of his clothes because there's something about the energy, the command of an orange that when they walk in a room, you know they there. They have a style about them. There's something about them. They like being the center of attention. They're competitive. They like to win. Oh, yes, they do. And they don't want you to stay depressed in their presence. Oh no, they want things to be light. They want them to be fun. Sometimes they may tell an inappropriate joke, but they want things to be light and fun, and they don't like sameness. They don't like rules too much. They have a belief system that says it's better to ask for forgiveness than to ask for permission. But out of the four, they get the bad rap. And they get the bad rap because they may break a rule on purpose. They will take that risk. They are master negotiators, can talk you in or out of anything, but they also handle crisis the best. So in the midst of a crisis is when they turn on. They're going to do what's necessarily quick. They're going to do it concisely, and they're going to do it effectively. But now, the blue in the crisis, we got to calm y'all down because y'all emotional. The gold in the crisis, we need to give y'all paper and pen so you can make a list so you can check it off. And then the green in the crisis, we may not find y'all because you're someplace by yourself because you like to be in solitude and you're having your private space. Someplace reading and thinking and figuring stuff out. But in the meantime, the house really is on fire. We turn to our oranges for that. But let me say this. We all have a little bit of all four colors in us, so you have to know where you're at. But once you figure out where you're at, that's where the work begins, just in you, because you want to activate the whole you. So when you're on a team, when you're in a space and you're dealing with something missing, you can bring that thing because you can unlock and activate what's in you. So you can find out right now today. You can go to my website, essentialcolors.co, essentialcolors.co, and take the test. Yes, it's a fee. Take the test and you'll get a report that tells you about you. This is day number 4, hashtag 28 days of love. Love on you. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.